Hi. I'm super nervous. So I have started a YouTube channel. I started it in 2012. It's like 9 years ago. And this is the very first video. And you say, what were you thinking? Okay. So I don't know. I I still don't have a goal in mind, really. I know that God has helped me in some ways, and I feel like sometimes He just wants me to share it with people of how He helped. Just talking to Him before I even started this video, like, Lord, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to say? He said, talk to them like you talk to me. So I guess that's what I'll do. Um, and where I'll start is God had me. I quit my job. That probably sounds crazy. Yeah, but oh man, let me tell you the trial that I went through to get to the day of quitting my job, right? Cause I'm the girl that don't quit unless I got something else. I don't do that. Mm-mm. I gotta know what's going on. I gotta be made aware and all that. And it's funny because prior to me quitting my job, I was just, telling the Lord, asking the Lord. Well, you really can't tell the Lord anything. You gotta ask Him. So you really just having a conversation. I was really having a conversation, saying like, God, I just want to do what you want me to do. And then I heard, give you 2 weeks notice. I said, what? I was like, what? No, I don't know about that. Cause then I ain't got nothing else. But I felt so, so at peace with it, right? But ask me if I did it right away. That'll be a no. That'll be a real no. No, I didn't. It is May, I think 10th, and I just did it yesterday, and that was probably like maybe over 2 months ago. Not the over 2 months ago that I had that he told me, put in your 2 weeks notice. It was over 2 months ago that, you know, this job was getting a little weird. Wasn't getting weird. It was just feeling like my time was up. I don't know if anybody ever felt like that before. It's just like, hey, I feel like this is it. That's kind of how it felt. But needless to say, I ignored it and I kept going to work. And anxiety kept building, frustration kept building, you know. Easily could be offended, but I was doing my best not to be offended. So to God be the glory about that. And so I just ignored it and kept going to work. But what I understand is that when you are a child of God, God will just bless you. And, He don't really always bless disobedience. But, I don't know, He kind of just kept me going, even though I wasn't supposed to still stay there for as long as I did. So about a month ago is when I got the 2 weeks notice thing. And 2 weeks notice. And I was like, God, are you really serious? Are you serious? And he was serious. He was he speaks so quietly. He was real serious, and then he went about showing me, because I went about asking, like, are you serious, and went about telling him like my how scared I was and my frustrations, and like, hey God, what am I gonna do? Because I didn't had it extra bills, and I have a car note, and I have insurance, and I have life insurance, and I have, what if I get sick and I can't go to the hospital because I don't have insurance and all of this, and I'm just going back and forth in my head about all these type of things, and I got my rent, and I got light bill, and I got food, and I got all of that, and so the Lord was just like, I took care of you before the car note, before the insurance, and I my therapist, so she's added into that, and so it's like, I took care of you before all of that. I took care of you when you were getting paid way less. Let me tell you, I was getting paid way less than I was just getting paid. The previous job before the one I just quit, I was getting paid way less, and approximately about $500 less. So, and I know probably like, hey, how much is it? So I was getting paid like about $360 something every 2 weeks, and the Lord provided. He fed me. He paid my rent. He paid the light bill. He paid my cell phone bill. He kept clothes on my back, the roof over my head, and it was so weird. I'm gonna just really let y'all know, let you in on something. Is that I felt more at home and at peace during that time when I couldn't afford anything than the time that I could afford it. I don't know. It probably don't even make no sense, but it's the truth. Oh, it's the truth. So now it's like, I don't know, subconsciously in my head, being paid almost 500 and about $560 something dollars more. I started thinking that I was taking care of myself. And that is not the case. That's what I get now. And I just got it today. So it ain't like it was apparent to me, like it was just all up in my face. And that sometimes I can forget that. I can forget I don't take care of me. God takes care of me. My Father, my Abba, He takes care of me. And there's nothing I can do about it. Like when I was in the bathroom talking to him, because that's kind of like my place that I talk to him. And he was like, just talk to him. And I was like, well, what are they going to, will they get what I'm saying? And he was like, no, it's okay. And he told me to just be myself. He said, because you're beautiful. I was like, okay. I was like, you think I'm beautiful? He was like, yeah, I think you're beautiful. And I was like, okay, I could do this, because I didn't know what to talk about. So I guess that was the first thing that I wanted to talk about. I know it's weird, right? I don't know. It's very weird. But after sending the email and saying that I resigned from my position, when I tell you I have not, it's just like this calm, right? Because the Lord says in His word in John 14, I believe 27, He says that my peace I give you, my peace I leave with you. So God leaves His peace with me, with us, And if you don't have peace, then it's not God. And when I say I have peace, it's crazy. And then I woke up this morning after sending the email yesterday. The verse of the day was Hebrews 13:16. And but before I tell you what the verse said, I had asked the Lord, I said, Jesus, I just have been having a whole lot of conversations with him before I ever said that I'm not going to come back to work. And just going back and forth, making sure. And I said, Lord, I believe it was the other day, like Saturday, I think it was. And I said, Lord, I just want you to be pleased with me. And that's what I told him. I said, Jesus, I just want you to be pleased with me. And so when I woke up this morning, it makes me giggle because the Lord truly will answer you. And that's been one of my things too. That's been something that I've been really adamant about. I trust nothing but his word. I don't trust too much of anything else. So if I don't receive an answer in the word, I just don't receive it. You know what I'm saying? So, if somebody's giving me information, which I seek out wise counsel from people who I have confidence in them, confidence in the information that they may give me. So, Hebrews, y'all ready? Because remember I said I was having a conversation with God, and I just wanted him to be pleased with me. Oh, and let me tell you one more thing. The Lord told me, don't sacrifice obedience. Sacrifice the flesh. That's what he told me. So, but that was way at the beginning of the year. Probably like March or something. No, maybe February. So I was like, okay, that's a little tough. So God, yeah, dude, just do what I say. Just do it. And it's going to be good. So, Hebrews 13:16. Y'all ready? It says, but to do good and to communicate, forget not. For with such sacrifices, God is well pleased. And I ask God to be well pleased. I just want him to be well pleased in me. And I believe that the sacrifice of me being obedient by quitting my job, he's well pleased with me. And that's what I woke up reading today. I was just like, Lord, okay. You answered me. And if I could say anything, he answers. He talks a lot. You just got to be willing to listen, man. Oh, sometimes I don't think I be on the right frequency, you guys. And I may miss the Lord. That's not a good thing. So I'm doing my best to stay in his presence, stay in his word. And, I just know all things are going to work out. It's just going to work out. Okay. I've been trying to start, like I said, I've been trying to start this channel for I don't know how long, right? And I even bought a camera. And I was trying to record on a camera and put it on this and all of that, right? Trying to just figure it out. God, okay, I'm going to get the camera. I'm going to set it up. I'm going to get me a tripod. I'm going to just get all this. And God, today, he you ain't got to do that. Just go on your Chromebook and record something. And then send it over. That's how simple it was. I didn't even have to spend that money on that camera. Okay? Which I'm thinking about taking it back, y'all. Just so you know. Well, you guys don't know. But I'm telling you, your girl is seconds from taking it back to Best Buy. Hello, somebody. Okay, get my money back. But anyway, So now I don't know what my next step is. And that is very, very new for me. I've never been that. My mom was like, yesterday, like, do you got a job? And I was like, no. And she said, are you fired? And I was like, no. And she was like, I'm going to ask you again. You got a job? I was like, no. Are you fired? I was like, no. I said, so if I'm not fired and I don't have a job, then what does that mean? She said, you quit? And I said, yeah, Mama, I quit. And she said, oh, okay. So she just looked at me like, oh, okay. So I don't know. I don't know what she's thinking. So I can't even try to go into that. But I know how and what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it is going to be okay. I've consulted a couple of people, and one person told me like soon after they quit their job, God just provided the answer, like the next step. He provided the next step, and I was just like, wow, it's pretty cool. And I was like, okay. I get distracted very easily. Just okay. As a disclaimer, I get distracted very easily. So I'm just gonna stop right here because I'll end up over there and not supposed to be in over there. I'm supposed to be right here. So okay, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later.